What's going on, everyone? My name's Insanity, and today I'm coming at you with another video of me sniping on Detroit. I love sniping, like I've said before. So let's get into this personal story I want to talk about. So it's about me getting chased with a couple of my friends, and this was an unpleasant time for me because at the moment I was just so scared, and you guys will see about it. I mean, you'll hear about it in a second. So it was a Friday. I was spending the night over at my friend's house, and my friend who gave me the PS3, and he's just, we were just having a fun time. There was me, my brother, and my friend, the guy who lives in the house, and two other friends. So there's the five of us all together. So, we're having fun, and there's this mental hospital. I don't know if it's it's not abandoned. I doubt it because the lights are on and everything's working. So I mean, it's just everything looks fine. So we just decide to check it out. You know what I mean? Nothing too creepy or anything. So we're checking it out. We walked a good, I think, like a 15-minute walk, if anything, and we're there, and it's just, nothing's really scary at the moment. So my friend was like, what if we see a ghost right now? I'm just like, nah, we're not gonna see a ghost. We're honestly not gonna see a ghost. And the security guards were pretty cool with us walking by. They just didn't really give a shit, honestly. So we walked by. We're just, we made a whole lap around the hospital, and we found this entrance to lead us out back onto the street instead of walking around the whole time again. So we get back onto the street, and it's actually a pretty creepy street because there's a dead end on the left, and then on the right is just where all the people live, I guess. And so we're walking, and then we walk past two houses, and on the third house we see boarded windows. So my friend, he pointed this out to me. He's like, why is oh, I forgot to mention that we were recording the whole time since we got to the hospital, just just in case something shitty happened. So sorry about that. So we're still I'm recording, and we didn't expect anything at all. I swear to God, you could believe the story or not. So there's a dog in a cage at the third house, and it starts barking at us. We start barking right back at it. And then he's just like, there's a guy on the second floor, I believe. I don't know. Like, he was at the windows on the basement were boarded up. So my friend, he pointed that out to me. I'm like, oh shit, dude, this is some creepy shit. Let's get out of here. So start barking at the dog like I just said. And next thing you know, this guy, he just pulls up out into the window, and we just see the face. Me and my friend, the three of us saw it. My brother, my friend, and me. We saw it. And since there's the five of us, there's those two people who don't believe us. So it's fine, it's fine that they didn't believe us or anything like that. So it's cool, nothing to be worried about. So we're just like, okay, you know what? You don't want to believe us, fine, whatever. So we got scared. We ran towards the I'm trying to play some rank play right now and just talk at the same time. But we ran away trying to look at the footage, see if we got anything, anything at all to prove that we actually saw it to my other friends who didn't believe at all. So I mean, okay, we're fine right now. My friends didn't believe us still, and then we're walking back, and my friend's like, why are you guys lying to me? I know you guys are trying to scare me and everything like that. I'm like, no, we're really not though, okay, come on. So he doesn't believe us. So we're back at the house. They were like, okay, if you're not pussy, we'll go right now and go check it out. So I'm with it, I'm with it. I'm like, okay, so let's go. We'll record it one more time. So I pull out my I was about to say my gun, but my camera, and I was just so ready, but I was scared at the same time because I didn't want to see the face again. So we started barking at the dog again, and I'm recording, and at the moment I see his face again, I actually shit a brick, honestly. There's like a brick that comes out of my no, I'm playing. But he just scares the living shit out of me. Like, he looks out the window, and this was during the summertime, so I mean, this was around June on a Friday night. I can remember this because this was just one of my worst memories that just happened, that just sticks in my head, and I think about it like, what if something went wrong that day, honestly, which I will explain in a second. So I mean, it was really scary at the moment, and then we're just, I'm sorry about that once again. So we run away, and we try to look at the camera again to see if I got anything. No, I didn't get anything. My hands were really shaky, and I was just really scared at the moment. And, I was just really fucking scared because if you see a person in the window after somebody says, what if there's a ghost? I'm pretty sure you'd shit yourself too, but like not shit yourself literally, but just actually like get really scared. So I was honestly really scared, and that's the part. This is the part where I get so scared that my friends are like, "Let's go back." Just thinking back on the story just scares me and reminds me of everything. So We go back, and the third time we're hiding behind a car, and it just so happens that this guy is waiting for us by the door. So that first bark that my friend goes woo 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 woof, as like a wolf or something. That he just opens his door. My friend calls it. I was like, yo, run, run, run. He opened the door, and he said a couple of curse words at the same time. So, I was just scared. We ran, and he didn't stop chasing us. So this is where it goes. So this huge street, right? I crossed the street, get behind a car, and I don't know how I didn't get hit by a car like an idiot once again. But my brother and the rest of my friends run into the laundromat like as if nothing happened. So, it's all cool at the moment. Nothing too really of a scary thing. So that's the part where I see him walking back to his house barefoot, and he puts on some shoes. So all my friends, we regroup by where I was, right? So we regroup, and after regrouping, we decide to take a shortcut to my friend's house, but it's really not a shortcut, honestly, guys. We walk like 15 minutes just to get to the end of the street. So we get to the end of the street, and we're at the end of the street, and then so it's a huge street. Like, it goes on and on and on, and it just doesn't really even stop, honestly, not at all. So he takes his car, like when he goes back, and when I saw him go back, he takes his car and drives around and meets us at the edge of right on the right hand corner of the street. So we're about to turn, and he goes, "Surprise, motherfuckers! I got you now." And that moment, I shit a brick, and I turned around and I ran. My brother runs straight. So there's like this I guess like a little like slope in the floor or something like that. It's just like I don't know, like a little mini hill that you can't expect. Like, he just slips on it, and then he falls. So that's the only thing I say this. So one of my friends, he meets us at like I just said, he meets us at the corner. He scares us, and he falls. He slips. Thank God he slipped, because my brother ran right past him. And my friend, just remember this, my friend hides under a car. Okay, like, this is not even a joke. I'm not lying. You could believe me or not, but he hides under a car. And he's under a car, and my other friend, he just disappears, honestly. He just runs straight after the laundromat. He didn't regroup with us at all. He was just pretending to be at a bar. And I'm 16, so he's just hanging out with a couple of kids there that he knows from school. So he got saved, honestly. So that's his story. But then me and my friend are running down this long road. So we're running down this long road that we just came back from, and he takes his car, chases down around like the way he came back from, and he's coming at us, and he's going at least 30 miles per hour. So we dodge his car by an inch, and he comes out the car saying, "If I ever see you again, I'll fuck you up. I had one of your boys in my car." In that moment, I assumed it was my brother, because my brother is not the best runner, I guess. But I'm just saying that he couldn't probably even run this guy. I didn't have faith in him, because this guy was chasing us down pretty hard. And at that moment, I was just really scared, honestly. I was just so scared. And the next thing you know, okay, so we get out of there. We start to regroup. So me and my friend, the guy who ran away and just was at the bar, we regroup with them. I don't know where my brother's at this moment. I just didn't even think of it, honestly, yet. And my friend's still under the car. So he's still under the car. I can't find my brother, and so this is a fucked up situation right now. And so then after we can't find my brother, so we're back at, I just kind of messed up, but we're back at the house, and we walk towards the house. We're back, the three of us are there, and we're just trying to regroup, find everyone, and just find out what happened. So we're calling my brother. I can't find my brother anywhere. I just started to go into a panic mode. I just can't even think straight. I needed my brother, because he even said he has one of us. So I really assumed that was my brother right there. So that was really scary for me. But then next thing you know, oh god, fuck me. But I just died. But so actually, it's really scary just to think back on this, because it's just so scary and just so intense. So I'm trying to think back as clearly as possible. And but my friend, he wakes up his mom, tries to get his mom to find my little brother. They find him walking. He made a whole lap around the neighborhood. It's a huge neighborhood. He just made a whole lap, and it was pretty scary, honestly. And then next thing you know, he's walking towards my friend's house, so I didn't really expect it. So I'm just so scared out of my mind and everything. And then they finally found him. My friend told me that he found him. I'm so sorry for stuttering right now, but he told me that they found him. I was so relieved. But then you guys might be wondering what happened to the kid under the car. So my friend's still under the car at this moment. It's been like 25 minutes since it's passed, and he's still under the car. And I'm not lying to you. I'm not even lying to you. I'll ask this kid to comment down below that he was actually behind the car, and he was behind the car with slippers. So let's just say for this video that, hey, what the fuck did my voice just do? But let's say my friend's still under the car, so let's just say there's a blue car and a red car. My friend's under the blue car, so the guy just goes back to this car and decides to check under the red car, right? My friend he gets out the car, loses his slipper, starts running towards no offense to any Mexicans or anything like that. He runs to this Mexican party, and he just tries to blend in. So he's blending in, gets away, and he's hiding behind a church bushes. Like he hopped over a gate with one slipper, and he's just there calling us. We're calling him, and it was just really scary. And then my friend's mom, she goes to pick him up, and she picks him up. They go pick up the slipper where he dropped it, but the guy did not stop chasing this kid. He chased him straight up, honestly. Like, there was no stopping this kid, really. So he finally came back really nice, right? Like, everything's cool. And the last thing you know, we're back just discussing everything that just happened. Honestly, we all shat a brick. That was just like the most scariest thing that ever happened to my life. And I'm so sorry if I stuttered, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Playing some rank play right now with a couple of my friends. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, this personal story. It's really hard to say it sometimes when it's just like so intense and you just try not to remember. But this is a story I want to share with you guys. So like I said before, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. See you guys tomorrow in another video. Peace.